Good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday, and welcome back to Jurassic Beard. We are back. I'm excited. I was gonna do something else, but I'm excited to do this. And plus it's too warm to think of anything else. Like my mind can work with this, so that's fine. That's okay. We can deal with that. But yeah, hope we're all well. Hope we're all living the dream. Hope we're all surviving the heat for those here in the UK. And yes, so offline, I've just sort of like tried to redesign this path a little bit, which has gone a little bit wonky. It's not great, but I really didn't realize that this wasn't flush. So I've turned this around, but it's kind of left me with some odd gaps. So there's that. So I had to move a couple of buildings out of the way and around just to sort of make everything sort of fit. But I have worked on this pathway, which is looking kind of nice at the moment. I quite like this incline, and in the last like sort of 10-15 minutes, I've just been putting some like rockage along the side here, so it sort of looks like it's been sort of bored into it, which is quite good. And we can put a bit more along here a bit later once we've got a bit better layout of what we're gonna finally do. Because I think what I might do is move a lot of this around, which I put this here in the middle. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're doing well. We're enjoying Jurassic Beard. I let it run a little bit, so we got a little bit of money in. So yeah, we're gonna try and get some bits done. So where do I want to start? So I want to make this the sort of central hub area of our operation. So I've put this road in there just to sort of connect things up. Obviously, we can start tearing that down a little bit now as we decide where we want things. I quite like this road. That is fine, I think. This, I think, will be a good idea. And I think this will be a good idea. So, got a power station there. How much space have we got? Science center. I wonder if we can squeeze. Okay, yeah. Okay, almost. Okay, we're going to put that in there. And then we're going to move to science. I'm going to get another one of those, so I don't know if that's a good idea, really. Maybe have the power station in the middle. No, because we're going to have to double up on that as well. You know, the best probably one is to actually move the generator into the middle. But do I really want to do that? So I reckon I can get... And then maybe that as well. Although we probably won't need that in a minute. Well, that's terribly frustrating. Okay, so that is okay for now. Let's just settle. how much have we got? Operations, staff center. Because we can have 2 of those, or can we not have 2 yet? Not yet. Oh, okay, right. Because there's no path there. That's fine. Let's connect this up then briefly and see where this goes. Okay, that works for now. And then what was I looking for? Research operations. Increases staff build limit. Okay, that's a decent knock for 200,000. Get that cracking out. Bosh. So, no. There we go. Science Center. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, I kind of like that. But it's a little bit too big. Okay, right. So this is where it starts getting a little bit tasty, because we're going to have to start putting things in and moving things about. See, I don't mind that, but we can do better. The Science Center. Do I want the Science Center in the middle? Okay, let's move stuff around and just put things like out of the way so we got space. So that doesn't matter if it's there for now. It's going to look a little bit weird, but we're okay with that. Just while we get the fundamentals, you know what? I think I might sort of delete this road as well. Just for now. And then this control center is a little bit in the way, so gonna move that there. Okay, cool. Let all that settle out of the way. You know, I'm kind of liking this road up here. So let's have this go sort of straight up the middle. That's okay for now. I'm wondering if to have like a diagonal bit. I was gonna have like a little circle in the middle, but like having it diagonally up the middle might not be a bad idea. Just trying some things out. Okay, this is better, I think. Okay, I kind of like this. It's a bit more symmetrical, which is always handy. That's definitely not going to be able to fit on the side. But will this fit in the middle? Doesn't matter if it's slightly off. Okay, I like that. I like that. And then I think we'll have Science Centre on this side. So they're sort of opposite each other. Nice. And then we'll get the other one in. Not Science Centre. Scientist Place. Yeah, is it the Science Centre? Can't remember. Staff Centre. I was half right. I was half right. So let's build like a little sort of little back entrance. That way. Just so we can have something to work with. And I was going to put a road off of this, but I actually like that curve, so I might put building off this way, potentially, like that. Yeah, that might work, because if we push these inwards, just sort of tuck them in, and then I can put a couple of power stations around the back, maybe. That might work. So... we are going to delete that, and we're going to move that, because we will hopefully get some power in here. We won't do anything because that is in the way. So we need to just move you right out of the equation for a minute. How big is that expedition center? It's pretty big. Maybe we put this here. Which I kind of like that. Why is it building constraints? Why? Oh, okay. I see. So we're going to have to do a big operation. So we're going to have to put that just there. And then we're going to have to flatten this area down. Which I can't really see what I'm fucking doing, but we're going to have to make do. Nothing but a good time. Okay, that's better. I feel like maybe tuck it in like that a little bit. No, that's weird. That's really weird. It's not going how I really wanted it, really, but I don't hate it. Maybe this, as much as I wanted this, I don't know if it's going to work. You know, just a path through the middle would sort of suffice. Put you back over there. Boys are back down. Boys are back down. Don't be tight. There we go. Okay, back in the room. We'll put the control center across the road from the science center. Lovely. Going to just get rid of that, and hopefully the guests won't go round there. We'll see how that pans out. Expedition center. That's what we need to move now. So we need to get this moved into position, which I would like to put next to the science center. Do I want to... Can I squeeze it in that way any better? No. I could do them all sort of like... sort of sideways. Fuck you again. Okay, cool. Not sure how I feel about all that, but I think I'm quite happy to have maintenance facility, paleo facility there. I think I'm happy with that. So that gives us... Where's the ranger facility? Oh, it's down there. Response facility. Okay, yeah, cool. So I might be able to tuck that in a little bit more. Tuck those all in a little bit more. Thank you for the follow, friends. Much appreciated. So, power station. Right, let's... Like that. Okay, so this can be where we can expand. But we've got our 2 science centres. We've got all our main centres up here, essentially. I'm wondering, can we... I'm gonna put this path back now because I shouldn't have deleted it really, but it is what it is. Okay, cool. So that's sort of a circle around there, like that. Let's move you over here. Something like this. And then let's see where we can squeeze the hatchery in. Probably not here, which is a shame. Maybe around that way. No, that's a shame. I do kind of like that there. I feel like this might be better. Oh, it's going to be so annoying because I hate it when you move it. It deselects the teams, and then it actually moves it into a whole different area. I want this to be a bit different, so I'm going to put these on the side. UI. Okay, cool. That's in there, that's in like that. Let's move this. I mean, this is gonna be a bit redundant in a minute because I'm gonna hopefully put some power stations going, but for now, that works okay. Lovely. And then we'll path this up again. I don't like where this is, but because I'm trying to conserve space, that's okay for now. I might move that up here just for we can then do something with this area a little bit more. As much as I want them close by, I think at the moment, because we've only got a few dinos in, it's not going to be too much hassle, and because we're going to have to sort of rejig everything anyway, I don't think that's a bad thing. See, that fits in there sort of nice and snug, like perfect actually. Come on. There we go. And then, again, this is just... doesn't have to be perfect. It was sort of... what I wanted was a circle in the middle, and then I could have everything sort of around it, but it wasn't seem to be doing very well. So I think we've sort of squished everything in together a little bit better. I mean, everything's working, which is the main thing. See how this goes. See, I just want to get switch some of these, and then just for ease, gonna start thinking about how I want this to connect up. Maybe along like that, just for now. And then that's so rustic path. You can go like that. Cool. So this is going to be like the main star facility. We can obviously get a couple more power stations in here. We'll get the big ones in here, so that's not a problem. And then what else could we probably get up here? So maybe we can get like the aviary and stuff up in this corner. The aviary and a lagoon, maybe like a little one there. That's that sort of area across that way. But yeah, I'm sort of happy with that for now. I'm just going to get maintenance teams on here just so that we actually just have someone doing maintenance. And then I can rename them and stuff as and when. Okay, that's fine. So we've sort of created a little bit more of an area, which is nice. It looks a little bit more professional anyway. It sort of looks a bit squashed. And by the time we get some, we'll get some like rocks along here to make this look a little bit more rocky and sort of covered away from people. And same with along this side, we'll put maybe like a rock wall around it, so it's sort of like in a canyon maybe. That would be pretty fun. So it's just sort of out of the way of the guests. Yes. I'm not happy with this road here, but it is functional at the moment. I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to put this over here in an attempt to put people off from going all the way up here, because half the guests are going up here, and there's no need. There's nothing up here. But, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Yeah, this is... I don't know what I'm going to do with this bit here. I mean, I suppose I could just do that. It's going to be all the boring stuff. Come on, just like Just a little. Doesn't really help that it's not sort of like perfectly round, but... Okay, I think that looks a bit better. I mean, sort of, but not really. Okay, we're locked in now, so let's make decisions. Okay, that's not perfect, but it's smooth, which is better than what it was. And then we can... like this. And then we'll bring that round. Now it needs a little bit of a straight there, and then... oh, that needs to be a little bit tighter. Better. Okay, that's already a million times better. Again, it's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, that's fine. That's already connected, so that's all good. Just going to make sure these connected by reconnecting them. What have I got here? What have I done here? What path is this? Okay, that's not terrible. We like that. And then we'll put these back in. That's in there. And then that. Okay, that's all connected in like that. Lovely. Again, that's not perfect, but it's fine. it looks a damn sight better than it did like 2 minutes ago. So that's the main thing. And this looks cleared up now, which I like it a lot. And then paths, so we can continue to bring this straight down like that. That's not a problem. Got a hotel up there. That's not a problem. That's all fine for now. Let's just let that run for a second. They love going down that hill, apart from this lovely hill that I've made for them, like this road. They're just like, nah, sod it, we're just going to fucking off-road it. What fossils do we have? Let's get that underway. So let's run that a bit, get us a little bit of cash in. So I've tried to do something like really different with this park. Like I've not used any of the water tools very much. So like I said, we've got the sort of Cretaceous cruise in ready. This is going to be like a brachiosaur Parasaurolophus paddock. I might even put like a cheeky Spino paddock over here. And then like have the water cruise go past it. Might be a bit dangerous going in it, but you know, we could if we wanted to. How much should we work in? I've got 170,000 per minute, which will take. Just give it another minute or two, and then that'll tick over to 10 mil, and then we'll spend some pennies. Yeah, this. I mean, it doesn't look perfect, does it? But again, we'll do several sort of rejigs. Like I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I mean, like I like how this is tucked in, but I feel like I need to put a tiny little corner on there. But and we will move that. We won't need that very soon. Which actually reminds me, where are we at? Okay, we're close. Operations. Small power station increase. Unlock requirements. Power 3. Power 3. Construct at least 2 operational small power station. Because I want the repeater station as soon as possible, really. How much is that? That's 500,000. It's going to be a pricey job. Give it a second. We'll wait till we hit 10 mil. While we're doing that, let's... I don't think they need much rest, but we'll put them on rest anyway. There we go. 10 million. Research. Shit. So, oh no, scientist abilities. It's fine. Thank you for the likes, friends. Much appreciated.
I'll fix up this damage. Oh.
What have we got in here? Nothing really. Never tell. Dun, dun. Like stuff like here, I could just like make the roads a little bit wiggly so they sort of fit in with everything, but at the moment it's not a big deal. Oh, excuse me. Operations. I think we need the whole squad for this, nearly. Okay, so that's fine. Let's get some more expeditions underway. I want to get those little, not the Capiaras, although I do want those. Compies. Where'd those other ones? Well, actually, have I got them unlocked? I don't know if I've got them unlocked. $124. 39,000. Perfect. Joshi. Off they go. So I'm trying to go for like different dinosaurs that I didn't do on Jurassic Beard, the first one. Dig sites. And I haven't had the micro Microcretus. I do like the Draco Rexes, they're pretty cool. But yeah, let's get the micros in. Paraphotophysis. Oh, is that done? Oh, okay. That's going to be a big one, but that's fine. We're okay with that. 40,000. We love it. And our scientists are busy, so never mind. So I'll probably put these guys in with nice to see you. Nice to see you as well, McBain. How are we doing? We'll probably put the Paraphosoluses in with the Brachios. Very little teeny tiny ones. Iguanodon. Maybe we'll get an Iguanodon. That might be kind of cool. There we go, the micros. Oh, that's a lot of money though. It's fine. We need to spend money to make money. Like how that helicopter doesn't even land, and it's just like, well, we're off again. Yeah, warm, but doing okay, my friend. Doing okay. What is a good idea? Let's get that, because I wasn't going to, but I might put one of those in.
Please report for dig site selection as the helicopter is
Oh, that's what it's going to cost us money. Improved efficiency. Decreases construction cost. Decreases science hiring 25%. Ding, 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 ding. Or improved yield. Cheaper expeditions. Faster transit. Increasing knowledge of 5 species. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Not a problem. Oh, beautiful. That's paid for the expeditions. Yeah. Oh, why'd get me here? Expedition map. Should we go back there? No, we've done that one. Oh no, we can go back there. But is it cheaper this time? No, it's still a lot of pennies. Fossil upgrades! Lovely. Let's get that sorted. The fossils. We'll start resting once I've got this sorted. Then we'll start resting. That good shit in my ear. Blow your mind. Bit of a waste for just 50,000 to do one fossil, but then that at least it's cleared, which is the main thing. So all these 92%, Hundo 86. Okay, we should be able to unlock that that perk now. So we'll put you all on a rest for now. And then what was I gonna do? Good, they should be automatically repaired to repair a structure. No, it was on this, wasn't it? It was. Improve yield, that's what we want. We want to improve yield. He's a worthy £100,000, if you ask me.
A research assignment has been successfully completed.
Provide your guests construct one medium amenity. Release any free dinosaurs. Permanently abandon your active contract. That's fine. That's fine. Because we're gonna synthesize some of these micro fellas. Ladies. Defensive, social. Do they have to be defensive? That one's nocturnal, so that one's a bit shit.
Commencing.
We'll see how many we get in this batch. Social, skittish, quenched. I'm not sure how that works, but... Oh, it's a positive trait. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, we can do that.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
So, let's get these fellas over here. Hoping this will be okay for them. What was I looking for? Might do some scientist upgrades. Train 2 scientist points. Reduces salary. He can be our welfare specialist. Decreases task time by 50%. Logistics and genetics. Train. Max max you out on genetics, and Patel. She's resting, so we can't do anything. No fossils. Research. Attractions. Lagoon and Avery were okay, although I might put them in earlier rather than later, because they're sort of fairly easy to deal with. That's probably a good idea. Piece of piss. Tapiara. I could get some tapiaras on the go, couldn't I? What are the Oratorians like? I can't remember. Guanodons, maybe? 100, 170. 500, Jesus. Dilophosaurus. What was this? That's more our price at the moment. Oh yeah, they look. I was thinking of getting some of those, so that actually is alright. That works. Come on, helicopter. I ain't got all fucking day. Steady now, over the drop side. Steady. Line it up. Got a touchdown. Release. Release the Krakens. Oh, there's only one in this one. There's two in the other one there. They are teeny tiny. They're even teenier and tiny than the other fellas. It's like, what the hell's going on here? This is my life now. Having a good little sniff.
When people think of dinosaurs, they tend to imagine animals of a certain size. And yes, most dinosaurs are at least bigger than modern animals. The Microceratus is different. But don't let its small size make you underestimate it.
Okay,
They are
sharp,
still
George.
dinosaurs, with all the dangers that implies.
Okay, good stuff. My head is home. Where is this little fucker?
Transportation underway.
Oh, he's tiny. They are tiny, aren't they? Adult population, cohabitation, discomfort, that's not too bad. I want a little bit more water, but if they actually walk somewhere, they would see a hell of a lot more water. And again, two more adults in there, so that should make life a little bit nicer for them. Welcome in, my love. How we doing? Got out of work a bit quicker tonight, did you? Might have to get a couple more of these. Yeah, we're warm, but we're doing okay. Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Microceratops to the park.
yeah. You can go away now, helicopter. No one cares. I just seem to be taking their time. Okay, there we go. Okay, right.
Security
So
should be proactive first, instead of reactive to disaster later. From your recent performance, I think you understand that.
oh, I used to hate it as well. I used to hate it with a passion.
Get the generator back up.
I remember when I had to work across the other side of Manchester and trying to get the train on time for that. That was fun. Okay, this should shut people up now. I don't know why they're all going along there, because there's no fucking need. Restrooms can stay there. Smaller amenities. Oh, that's what I got Mother for, my love. I mean, she does payroll, so we are A-OK on that. Restrooms can stay there. And then we'll move that around here. Maybe we won't. Can I move that over here? Okay, cool. Could even move the shelter here, but I'm still not happy with this area, you know. Let's have a look and see what we've got here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming sandstorm.
Oh, lovely. Does it now? I mean, that might be quite good because it might give us time to actually sort out this fucking stupid road.
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. The sandstorm threat level has been raised.
Run, bitch! Run!
Ladies and gentlemen, please shield your eyes and proceed.
Shield your
The
eyes.
sandstorm has passed.
It'll get you. That guy's out there and he's like, I don't give a fuck. Oh, this is where it goes all peaked on now, isn't it? He's all agitated by the storm. Not sure how, still not sure how I feel about this area, but attraction.
I can tell that you'll be as excited about this task as I am.
Fuck
Get out
off.
there and hit it out the park.
Guests. Tiny dig sites, tiny carnivores, dig sites. Anyone or tiny carnivore? Perfect. That's a nice little money maker right there. Attractions. Innovation Center, which we got. Operations.
You're making a name for
Visitor
yourself,
center.
and by association, you're making a name for this park. Good work.
Well, everything's sort of all a bit fucky at the moment, but save me. Don't really like to do that because I like to keep the trees natural, but on the other hand, makes life a little bit easier when we come to building. You'll make it. Okay, is that clearing up? Are we good? Is everything back online? Think so. Okay, we can release everyone. So does that actually do anything? Functional limit 1. Come and save me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sandstorm has now passed. Please resume your normal
How am I gonna
activity.
tuck this in? Okay, we won't do that for now. We won't do that. Let's get everything up and running again. Since we've got a decent amount of pennies, we can actually start getting back to it. Possibly actually by getting another scientist. Well, it's a big site. All quite big sites at this point. Let's go there. That looks like a funky little dinosaur. Fossils held at customs. Bribe customs. Wait for the fossils. That's fine. We can deal with that. We can deal with that.
Responding to repair request.
We'll get some upgrades done then to our operations. Where are we at? Well, I think we're pretty decent, so we can probably get another small power station. Only 50 grand, so yeah, fuck yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Side of me. Okay. That's that. So we can start researching more power, because I want the repeater substations. Insufficient skill. We need the cog. Cogs. You're full on cogs. And there you're all full up. So we need to research scientist training. It's 500,000, but I think that's definitely worth the upgrade. Hope everyone's well this evening. Hope we all had a good day. Hope we all enjoying the weather.
A research assignment has been successfully completed.
It's not been real. Oh, they're full on those, so on my own. Till my wounds are healed. Break away from me. Okay. Operations. Still haven't got enough cogs. So we are going to have to bite the bullet and get another scientist. But that's not the end of the world. Logistics. We need someone who's good logistics. Decrease the time by research tasks. Asolia. BU a Windstone. She can be a genetic specialist. She's already at level 2. Where I belong. Well, you're level 2. You're also cheaper. Increases genetic potential by 5 and decreases in genetics by skill by 3. And then we are going to train you up to give you the extra logistics we need, and we'll put you 2 on welfare as well. So you're pretty strong candidate there. There's a good chunk of money being put into that young lady. I know we could probably get better scientists, which we might end up doing, but for now, this serves a purpose. Actually, can we get scientist capacity? Upgraded systems decrease task cost across the site by 10%. For 250. Yes, I think that is a good improvement. And can I do that on that as well? Storm defense. Staff center capacity, center task cost. 900,000. That's a bit much. Quite happy to put improved costs on there for now. And then we can do the big one, which I want to get these repeater substations. How much was it? 800,000. Cool. Little bit of pennies we spent there for first time in a bit, so we'll keep that as is and just let things sort of plod along until we can get some more pennies along. Okay, yeah, this looks a little bit better already. It's not perfect by any means, but I like to have a sort of central hub, so that's okay. We might end up moving some of these shops and stuff around, but might be better to put them along here and up here to sort of get people sort of moving in this direction. Okay, we'll let our money go back up. Yeah, we'll get things sort of squared away up here. What was this? Drink, food. That was emergency shelter, wasn't it? We can move this. Actually, we don't need to move that for now because I will move that substation in a minute. Because I'll get the repeater stations in and then that could probably go there. I'm hoping this will bring people up this way. Hey, don't be fucking like, don't be like that. Well, that's racist. Yeah, that can go there. No, you can go there for now because it's busy along there, so. Okay, pennies have gone up. Mate, come on. Don't be like that. Are you fucking kidding me? Little tiny shacks. It's really annoying because the large substation does the whole area. Actually, we could probably tuck it in there, which might be a little bit better. Okay, that's that sorted. That we can now delete.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across
Repeated
the site.
substation,
Available
25,000.
personnel, please respond.
Perfect. It's Memphis to the madness, friends. I mean, this is going to be slightly in the way, but and then we can delete that. And then we're going to move that there. Repeat substation, and then that can tuck in beautifully just next to that. In fact, we'll drop it back a little bit, so it gives us a little bit of space. I think everywhere's powered, actually. Okay, perfect. So I might have this road here. Sort of like that.
Attention
Oh, what the fuck happened there?
We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
What was that? Everything just sort of went tits up for a second. No worries, my love. There we go. Right. In magazines. Might, you know, even start tucking this in a little bit more down here. Actually, we don't need this, do we?
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Just put you there for a second, just because I want to perhaps move this out of the way a little bit. I would like that, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll see how it goes. There or there? I'm kind of feeling there, you know. Then I'm going to have to replace this, because then that's going to have to be a chunky road. Don't like chunky roads. But I do like how this has freed up some stuff around here. So that I actually like. It's not the problem. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's different. And I can have this on here for now. You know what? I don't hate that. But we do need to move this now, so... let's move this. So I can make a little bit of an entrance, so... Come on. Work with me. Beautiful. Oh, come on, mate. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we've got more. Yeah, I kind of like this. I'm gonna have to do a little bit wiggle with this road, I think, but it's cleared up this space here, which is quite nice. Unless I sort of tuck this right in here, and then we can make like a sort of nice entrance here, maybe. That might be a good idea, actually.
We have detected power outages.
Now you
across the
can
site.
never leave our park. Okay, I like that. That actually looks a bit
We have
better.
detected power outages across the site. Available personnel. please
Power outages?
respond.
What are you fucking talking about? You know, I'm just going to get rid of that for now. Okay, so... let's think about. Well, that's not really square in the center now, which is annoying. That's fine. Betterer. Yes. Let's have a look at scenery, blueprints. Well, these might be quite nice around the park, around the actual. Jurassic Park. I feel like this would actually fit in a bit better. Yes. Yes, we will. Okay, lovely. So that is our entrance point. See if we can put this outside the center. It's a little bit over the shot, but if we push this back, maybe like up here where it sort of enters the park. I mean, that works. It's on there, but no one's going to see it. I can always move that later. Plus, it fills that gap there, so that's kind of cool. We might end up changing that, but for now... Falling back again. One gets quite a few of these going, I think. Ooh, that would actually fit nicely on the end there. So it sort of comes to sort of a natural sort of entrance. Could maybe like stack them. God damn you, game. How does that look? I don't mind it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. But I'm going to get rid of it. I like that more for now. I could possibly even put like a rock sloping on that side just to give it a bit more depth. What I will do though, connect these two up. Is that the right colour? Gonna be sort of like two different colours. That's more like it. And that's where it's going to start being different colours, but that's okay. Edge. That's not bad. And then we want to give it a little bit of depth around there, but keeping that sort of like front angle. So that sort of interconnects like that. That looks pretty cool. I like that. And then nothing. Just nothing. To give it a little bit of an edge. Okay, cool. That's better. I like that. And then we can do a bit more on that side as well when we decide what we're going to do with that. Although I did say I might put some of those, some of these in. Oh, actually, what have we got? Ooh, that's quite funky, you know. Maybe like have it along there. Just tuck that in a little bit more like that. And then I can put some more bits on the other side to sort of... Maybe I could put like a little lagoon in there. Like that. That's kind of cool. Don't know about that one. But that one... That's perfect. That is perfect. And then on this side we can sort of have another little... I mean, that is perfect like that. And we can have that sort of going into... Bring it down a little bit. Scoot it over a little bit. Then it looks like it's sort of anchored together then. I don't know why I just get sort of lost in rock walls. I fucking love them. Yeah, we want to get some sort of smaller ones at the front here, don't we? Just to make it look a little bit more tidier. Yeah, like that. That's nice. Very nice. You need an autism sound alert. I can do that, my love. I can make that, although since I'm not officially diagnosed autistic, it's one of those ones. Would that be insensitive for all the actual autists? Oh, that's alright. As long as I get a pass from an autist, then that's okay. That's alright then. Yeah, man. But I quite like that, what we've got there. We can make it a little bit more interesting a bit later on. What sort of like... I think it was Nirvana, wasn't it? So, Nevada, not Nirvana. Cool. Let's go back to... Scenery, blueprints. Oh, we've got to have the nipple dome. Got to find a home for the nipple dome. And then this actually can sort of like tuck in. Man. No. 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 Cool. I mean, it's going to look a bit weird just because there's going to be like loads of lights, but I can edit that another time. At the moment, that looks kind of cool. Can I do angle snap? This is the only thing on controller where you don't have the sensitivity that you require to line things up. But we've done a pretty good job there, to be fair. So I will go into individually change those and get rid of those fucking extra lights because they are annoying. But that's the thing from the workshop. So quite like that. Okay. Those are things that I can do offline, like just the sort of the building of the scenery. Right, so let's take a little look around the park. I'm gonna do this, do the clips for the socials. So we've moved all this around and we've sort of made like a little area here. It's not perfect by any means, but it's getting there. We've got this really nice sort of rock ramp with a little arch and a little sort of lagoon of this broken bridge that all works quite nicely and sort of fits into our main entrance. I don't know how I feel about these trees, but they're sort of blocking up the eyesore, which I don't know why I chose this arrival point, this custom one, but I do like it. And then I've moved, this circle is sort of been perfected a little bit, and then we've moved our amenities up here as well to hopefully draw some people up towards this end of the park, which still needs plenty of work, but that is Jurassic Beard, the Lost Beard at the moment. It's looking all right. It's not looking too bad. Is it like a photo mode? Capture mode. Hide you by. Cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get the sort of basic shape in position, and then actually sort of build some scenery around it rather than putting in scenery later, because then I end up having to rework everything. But that's fine. We've got a little bit of cash now, haven't we? So control center, improved efficiency, faster treatment, staff center capacity. Let's splash a little bit of cash. Get some of these bigger tasks underway.
On the way for that repair job.
Lovely. So like with these, so I need to find a way to stop people from come up here. Although this is actually quite a nice little route. It's just a shame that there's nothing here at the moment. Staff tasks, nice, lovely. Oh, we got fossils. We do have fossils. Oh, we got these little. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. Tractions. Okay, that's fine. That's probably fine for now. Enclosures. Lagoon hatchery, land hatchery, ground nests. 80,000, we'll do that because that's a cheap one.
A research assignment.
What was I doing? Enclosures, that's what I was doing. Lagoon hatchery we don't need just yet. Additional hatchery bays, we do need that though. Scientist capacity staff got decreases scientist rest and training costs by 10%. Specialist equipment across the site increases the value of specialist traits by 1. That's probably very handy. I want to get staff costs down, so that's handy. And then what about this one? 200,000, worthy investment in my view. Let's get some expeditions underway as well. Oopsies. Oh, have they got like... No, they don't. Let's get some... Ooh, they are quite expensive digs. Fly away. I wanna fly away. Why are they all so bloody expensive? You know, actually, we can probably send our scientists on a little bit of a rest break. So yes, 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 and yes. Wait for those pennies to come in. I wait. Are you back in work tomorrow, my love? You wait. Resting complete. There we go. Let's have a look. You are sad times, but think of the pennies. Think of those pennies. Tiny, small, small. Medium, 400,000. That's such a scary looking fucking thing for a herbivore. Let's get some of these done. Want to get away. Get away. Get away. I want to get away. Yeah, sad times, my love. Sad times.
Successfully completed.
To get away. My away.
Any ecology is made up of an uncountable number of tiny interactions. Everything matters to something else. In our case,
increase the
this next
size of the
objective
largest
matters to
territory
me.
population. 7.
Could you take it on?
Disease 355 continuous minutes. That's probably okay to do at this point. 'Cause it generally doesn't seem to be that bad. Pulse, how we doing, my friend? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Oh, that seems to be on fire.
On my way for that repair.
So I probably better
Confirmed.
maintain that as well, just to make sure these don't get set on fire. Not bad. Good to hear. Good to hear. I want it to be a little bit less warm, but I'm quite happy for summer at the moment. So we might be able to put this on here. Which I wasn't going to put one of these in because I didn't think I was going to have the space, but I think we might be okay. Is it attractions? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I could always, like, make it a little bit bigger, their enclosure, but I think we might be okay. I mean, I can always move it. Kind of. Don't mean nothing at all with me. See, I don't know why, but I'm one of those people who likes the sound of a fan. I mean, I usually have a fan on, like, quite a lot anyway. So,
Got some damage.
like, for me, it's not, it's sort of helps me. But sorry to hear that, friend. Cool. That's gonna say like that for now. We can obviously make this a little bit bigger if need be.
And admire our incredible prehistoric animals up close at the Gentle Giants encounter.
Yeah. Treat yourself to a new fan. Although I haven't said that, it is because it is hot. Fan prices go up, don't they? So there is that. I mean, if this doesn't work, I can always just put a road in there, but right, and then over here we've still got just enough room, I think. Enough room for the brachiosaur enclosure.
We are sorry for the inconvenience caused.
Gonna try and affordable AC next week. I hope you find something, my friend.
On the way for that repair job.
Let's enclosures. I think we need to work on these fences, medium fences. I think that will be good for herbivores. And then let's go on another expedition. Parasaurolophus, Velociraptor. Velociraptor. I don't know if I'm going to get raptors in this one. Because I want to try and go for some weird ones, weird dinos. Maybe go for some hybrids. Okay. I can maybe start thinking about putting in does it have any information? Oh, we might just have enough space.
You ever heard of a keystone species? It's one that has a disproportionate impact on their ecosystem compared to other organisms.
How about Lewis?
You, my friend, are this company's keystone species.
You have a day off, mate. How about that? No one fucking great. I don't need anything. I don't need anyone to tell me otherwise. I appreciate that, my love. Thank you very much. And you to me. And me to you. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. I mean, it's kind of working, so I can't really... I think it's actually going to be plenty of space. We do need a little bit more land, though. If I let that run, I have... Okay, so let's go to the science centre. Oh, look at these fossils giving us all the pennies. Let's go on an expedition. That was philosopher. No, it wasn't. Oh, I'll take that back. Capyara. Let's actually go for that. Because then we can start thinking about putting in our flyy area. Avery words. I knew what I was talking about if no one else did. Oh, marketplace facility. Fuck it. Yeah, why not? A new viable genome! Yeah! Okay, right. Trying to spend some of this money, but maybe I can start getting some of these upgrades in. Improved construction costs across the site by 20. Improved efficiency upgrade systems, decrease time across the site by 20. Improved motivation. Ooh. Improved construction. They're all pretty good. Actually, yeah, we'll get improved administration. And then, is there something for 2? Improved motivation, that's 200. Time, I don't mind time. Construction costs, though. We do want to bring those down. Did I get anything on here? Haven't, no. Cheaper research. Oh, this would have been good. Faster research. That also would have been good. Cheaper research. Faster, I might be okay. Staff limit. Okay, cool. These are running okay at the moment, so that's fine. How much is storm defense? 200. Too rich for my blood. Too rich for my blood. Improved yield for 60 grand. That's a bargain. Faster transit. Cheaper expeditions. For 160 grand, also a bargain. Maintenance facility. We haven't got those yet, so that's fine. I don't think we'll be able to do anything for these. Actually, dart rifles. Cheaper treatment. Do want advanced trading because they seem to be very shit with the rifles, so. And then hatcheries, additional bays, advanced equipment, guarantee egg synthesis success. No, that's fine. That's fine for now. Okay, that was pretty good. Did we get more fossils? We did. We got our birdies. Right, let's go on another little expedition then, shall we? I think that might be one of the ones. Send them. then maybe we can do a cheeky research for like 100 grand. That we're okay with, I think, for now. Maybe we can get some more dig sites. Can't get that yet. That's fine. Operation of vehicle facilities. No. That's probably a good thing to go into for now. So let's get that upgraded. Let's see what dinos we can synthesize. Oh, we can get these fellas. Considering we've only got like a small dinosaur area, this is not actually doing too bad. Edit routes. Concrete. How much does it take to do this? So, like, I'm going to do one of these around the entire edge of the map and maybe cut out like a hyperloop, because I think this will be more fun. And then we'll put in like an enclosure in here, and then we'll obviously have the brachiosaur and the other herbivores in here, so a little car can go around the edge of that and come out this side. But yeah, I chose a difficult map. I say difficult map, something different instead of just a flat area. So I had something more to work with, which is what I got. So like areas like this will maybe like extend the doodah out a little bit. The paddock, like here, extend it just a tiny bit, just to make it fit in the space a little easier, and then we can possibly make the change the roads a little bit. That's the only thing about like these. Actually, you know what I didn't look for? Didn't see if they had one of these, but they did. Oh, but that's fucking huge. Okay, but that's kind of cool how they've done that. But yeah, we don't want that there. How much is the amphitheater? $500,000. So I'm thinking maybe we have an amphitheater sort of up here. Or maybe it might be quite good as like... It might be kind of good to have his, because this would be the opening to the carnivore area. So that might work. You know what, fuck it, we're going to put that in there for now. And we can see if we can make that work at some point. Okay, so I think I need to... I don't know where the road is going to go here. To be fair, I don't know how I'm going to get a road around here. Unless I put a road all the way around, which I didn't really plan to. Unless, let's see if this. I know that's gonna work. That's fine. Let's see if this works. I'll go like a fancy road. Okay, that does need a road. That's annoying. So I thought, can't we just like deliver humans straight to that area? That's fine if we could. No. I think if we have these deactivated, then they won't burn down. That would be... That'd be good, wouldn't it? That's deactivated. That's fine. Let's deactivate that, which we can't. Never mind. Oh, this is going to be spicy. Gonna have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery here. So... And then just a little smooth. Okay, that's better. I need to make sure we get those bits sorted when we sort of do bits like this. Because I don't want wonky roads. That's pretty... It's not perfect, but it's better. That'll do, actually. Better. Betterer. I wonder if I could curve that around maybe and fill that space a little bit better. Or we could get some more viewing galleries on this side. Yeah, kind of like how this road is. I'm not sure about this bit in the middle. So where does this go? This goes all the way down here. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm quite happy here. I don't necessarily mind too much wonkiness. Oh, that's perfect, actually. That's better. That's better. Make sure that flattens. That's actually a good point. I didn't check the road. Whether this was a flat road or not, or whether it's fucking wonky as fuck, like here. I like flatten this a little bit. That's not too terrible. That is... It's not terrible, but I know it's going to be there. That's the problem, isn't it? I know it's going to be there. Supernova. Okay, better. I think that's better. Beep beep. Come on, fucking... Don't like that. I think that is Leon with a little booth. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I might split these up and have two separate pens. Well, I may, yeah, because I might move the cruise over so it just sort of cuts in there, and then have the fence go around that, and have like the Spinosaur area on this side possibly, or maybe even like we could have a, yeah, we might have the Spinos and Baryonyx down here. Baryonyx eye, Onyx eye words. But this is coming on all right. This is all fairly, he says, fairly. There we go. Gonna get this fixed nice and early, so I don't have to re-bloody do everything. Lovely. Lovely stuff. What is my playlist doing fucking tonight? Did I run out of songs? I can't run out of songs. There we go. Oh, got a storm on the way. Open the gates. Grassland. Yeah, we want to get rid of some of this water. I do kind of like that on the edge there, but we'll go there. That's fine on that side. We'll just give it a little bit more gap around there. That's better. Just to tighten it up a little bit. So I want to make sure the dinosaurs aren't like fully covered in water. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. If I need to give them some more land, then we can do that. That's not a problem. Not a problemo. So let's get this a little bit more flattened out. Now let's go for like that way. There we go. I'll put that along there. Lovely. And we've got a little bit of wonk. No, it's not going to get perfect, but I don't want it to be like too intrusive. It's fine. We can deal with that. We can move with that. Probably because that's like that, isn't it? So if we just, that's cool. And then we can always add more water to it later. Okay, so we started on the big herbivore paddock, which is going to be interesting, actually. I think we're going to have more of like these than anything. Maybe like 1 or 2 viewing galleries, but I want to try and like have less of that about. This might actually work like sort of quite nicely. Particularly with the ride in the middle as well. We'll see how that works. Oh yeah, because everyone's in the shelters. Close the shelter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
We'll open the shelter.
inconvenience experienced during our
I think offline I might get the maintenance team sorted out a little bit more. Maybe work on this area a little bit, make it a little bit more functional. Try and think how I'm going to get this bit area going as well. May even move a couple of these about so I can get a road to go along here. Actually, I might have the road go along there, connect with that one, and then that just go into a single road along there. Potentially, I've got to possibly have room for the Spinosaurs as well. Or whatever I'm going to put down there. Look at me. I think I was a bit ambitious doing it this much, so we will have that like that. Need to film it. Not the one for me now. Me alone. Okay. That will work, I think. We might be able to wiggle this in a little bit more. Because that's going to be where the Spinos are. So, of course, that has to be cut off. I don't think it's wise for them to go into that for that facility, but what do I know? How many pennies are we on? Let's get another repeater substation. So where's this connected? Perfect. So the fence is active, which is absolutely wonderful stuff.
En route for repair.
Expeditions! Let's go do a couple more of those as well.
There's nothing more satisfying than taking something off the to-do list.
Fuck
But
off.
to get there, you need something on it first. I can help with that.
Increase your partner rating by 2. Have 3 dinosaurs with genetic modifications. Leave the hatchery. No, we're okay for now. Waste of my time. Get some more research done as well, can't we? Oh, we've got a shit ton of fossils. Patel, yes. Bam, 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 bam. Allow the museum to display the fossils of the public rating. Reject the museum's offer. Fuck that. I can deal with minus 15. Just waiting for fossil airspace to open up. Fucking talking about, I can't do much about that. Oh. Can do a little bit about that. Don't know what I was talking about. $130, lovely. So just like big chickens. Get these knocked on your head. Fossil extraction. Let's get some of these chickens going then. If you are done. Speaking of rest, let's get some of these scientists rested. Might as well all go on rest. Has anyone got any training? No. That's fine. Yeah, it's coming together. Again, it's not looking perfect. It looks a little bit shit at the moment, if anything. But the potential's there is what I like. There's always stuff to build and rework. I'm still not happy with this area yet. So we'll see how that goes. Wayward son. Come on, I need to get some more scientists in. No worries, my love. What time are we on? 9:30. So I'm only going to be going for like another few minutes anyway, so don't worry too much. Possibly could think about getting another scientist, maybe. Can actually start thinking about getting these in as well, maybe. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
A research assignment has been successful.
Fossils. Oh, God's sake, come on. Don't you cry no more. Bing, bing.
Leave the repair to me.
Lovely. And then research. Get that rocking and rolling. And did I improve yield cheaper expedition? There's not extra ones I could do there. There wasn't extra ones I could do there. These ones I think were okay. That's nearly at capacity, but fine. We're not actually using too much at the moment. Enclosures. What do we say? Marketplace facility, didn't we? Okay, yeah, we said about wanting one of those. I thought we'd researched. The name of Justin. Construct at least 4 operational vehicle facilities. Yeah, we've got to do that, haven't we? I don't know what I'm going to do. We don't have to team for that, so that's fine. Oh. Marketplace facility.
Successfully completed.
Feel for you. Well, we could maybe fit that in somewhere else if we move stuff around. That might work. Don't know if I 100% like it, but so what can we order? Bad price? Unreliable information? don't want that. Oviraptor, unreliable information. Therizinosaurus, that wouldn't be terrible. But that's okay for now. But yeah, we're doing alright. We are making money at least. We've got a steady income. I think the infrastructure's getting there. We just need to tidy things up and sort of add things, which I might start doing a little bit offline so we can actually have some sort of like spark to what we're going to do. But we are going to end stream there. I could play this all night, but it's too warm. I need to chill for a bit before Betty bye-byes. But we'll be back tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be warmer tomorrow, so we probably will continue with Jurassic Park just because it's easier on the brain. But we'll see how I feel. I might do some more of that Elliot game, which I really am sort of enjoying and want to play more on stream. But we'll see how warm it is and how easy it is to play. Hopefully me and Lady Beard will be playing a game on Saturday. I think we said we'll have a date night. I don't know if you still got the game, my love, or if you actually end up getting it, but we can sort that out. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow, friends. Same time and same place. I'm going to peace out to TikTok. So thank you very much on TikTok. I'll see you all tomorrow. You got it? Nice. That actually reminds me, I need to install it, which would be handy, wouldn't it? And then we are going to say goodbye to everyone on Twitch and YouTube. Hope everyone's had a good evening. Appreciate everyone's coming by. Appreciate your faces. We got the lurkers as well. I will be back tomorrow, like I said, 7 PM. Possibly with this, possibly with Elliot. We'll see. Otherwise, have a good rest of your evening, friends. Peace and love, and bye for now. Bye, everyone. Bye.